we look back 4, 5, 6 months, I wasn't even comfortable talking to a camera and filming myself. So the first task has been completed. Be comfortable on camera. I started this channel to start documenting the trip to Panama, and I've created 22 videos so far, and maybe 10 of them were Panama related, because it's difficult to get content about that while we're still here. So it's still a long time before we move, like 29 weeks to be exact. I've been doing these videos for 4 months now or something like that. I started in April, and I started another channel as well for my podcast in tech. I have a couple of videos there as well. Doing this YouTube stuff is pretty heavy. Like, you'd imagine that making more videos every week would get you somewhere, and I haven't really gotten anywhere in the terms of views or subscribers, which is okay. I do understand that. I haven't really made any consistent effort to keep on same topic, so the content would be searchable or easier to find, because there's no niche. I'm just doing this for myself, basically, to learn stuff, and I'm hoping that by the time we go to Panama, I've been doing this enough to be comfortable and create videos that I can be proud of, instead of just learning all this stuff same time when the move happens. So if we think about this YouTube stuff from that perspective, I think I'm doing okay, but it's still discouraging, since of course you would like to do better, see more views, but life is what it is. Like, I cannot change the internet or the way people view the world, and to be honest, I don't know if I would watch my own stuff. But that's the point of practice. Like, you just need to keep at it. Like, there's no way around that. And as I mentioned already before, if I'd started practicing when we go to Panama and I started making videos at that time, it would be so much more difficult and so much more discouraging, I'd imagine, because I could not make the videos feel like I want them to feel. So it's better to learn all of this now without any pressure, and when the time comes, I can deliver to myself and hopefully for you as well. Even though I'm not getting anywhere in terms of views and impressions and whatever, I still feel like I'm learning. So that's the big thing here. And when I first started this, it started as a journaling exercise that I just need to speak to the camera every day for 30 days or something like that. And then it evolved into vlogging and doing these videos. And the reason that I wanted to do all of this was that I can document the trip when we move to Panama early April next year. So a lot has happened already, a lot of videos and a lot of learning. So for example, how to make videos, how to be on camera, how not to be totally disgusted by your own voice and kind of present yourself a bit better. I feel like I've learned a lot, but still I feel like I haven't really made it in any sensible way. And I know it takes 10 to 50 to 100 videos and years of work before it actually goes anywhere. But from my perspective, and probably if you've done the same, probably from yours as well, if you put in the time and you keep showing up, you kind of feel like, don't I already deserve something? Like, at least a little recognition. I understand that it's not the way it goes, but of course, like, entitled me crying inside my head just yelled like, oh, I should have gotten at least 60 views instead of 8. So, but it's all okay. I'm just saying that this is hard work, even though it might not seem like hard work if you're watching these videos. Just the fact that I'm sitting on the camera and putting it out there, it takes time, especially like mental effort to actually go through the process. It's not that I just put in the hour that I make it, but all the preparation in my head, like, okay, I need to take the camera and do all of that. It's a battle. It's every time it's a goddamn battle to get in front of the camera. And if you can keep consistently showing up and doing that, I think you're you've earned a medal or something. And I feel like I don't have any recognition for this, and that's perfectly okay. But the frustrating part is that when you grind at something, you feel like you kind of deserve it already, even though the product itself or the videos or the content or whatever is not there yet. It's not up there deserving views, but still you kind of feel like I put so much effort into this that I think I deserve like at least tap on the back already. But what can I do? I just need to keep practicing. And if we think about it from this perspective, I have 29 weeks more to go before we go to Panama. I'm pretty sure that in that time I can level up this video game twice or 3 times if I just keep practicing every week. It's more about how to be on the camera, how to tell your stories, and how to put the videos together, not about the technical side of this camera stuff or anything like that. I don't know where this is going, but still, I will keep going. I still have time to practice this stuff, and since I've already become pretty comfortable doing this at home, I'm not comfortable doing this outside the house. So I think that's a challenge for me to keep on doing this and try to take the camera to the streets, to the cafes, and start doing this in front of people to some extent. And the other channel that I have is kinda towards that. I've been filming outside the house in our office with people that I don't usually film with. So with Kat, I'm super comfortable doing this. But I interviewed my coworker, which was a bit weird because we don't usually sit in front of camera and just talk and record that stuff. So that was totally different experience. And then I also interviewed like acquaintance of mine for the same reason, for the podcast. And that was totally on a different level, filming, speaking wise, than just doing videos at home by myself that I'm not advertising outside. Because of the podcast, it's something that I'll just film it and then I publish it and I tell everybody that I did it. But this stuff, this is all for me so far. Of course, I've told some people, but most of the people that I know don't know about this stuff yet. So, a challenge for me to start doing videos more outside and maybe tell people about this, because I feel like maybe, just getting a bit more exposure from my immediate closer circle might provide some extra notch, but I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. I'll promise to think about that. But for now, I think this is it for today. Thank you again for watching and see you next time. Ciao.